It's working. So yeah, you know, being in here the little bit that I have, I'm already missing all my planes from A2A, and I'm missing all the, you know, all that stuff. But then again, I'm sitting here enjoying the fact that it's all vanilla right now. There's no like trying to get this program to work or that program. It's just dumbed down. We're not going to do like a super ultra realistic, you know, gotta have everything like the real life pilot today. We are going to do this. This is going to be the fun way, because I know a lot of you are new to the flight sim world. This is a good place to start, because I think this is going to be obviously the future, but it's a good place to start as far as just jumping in and just grabbing the old yoke and pulling her back, you know, and just taking off. Give the throttle up and just have a rip. Now, my rudder pedals are working. My throttle quadrant works great. The yoke works great. These panels up here, they do not. None of these buttons are working. Now, it may be something I need to do. There may not be support. I can't seem to get them really to do anything, so we'll survive, and we'll just push the buttons in there and all that sort of thing. So, but the main thing is this is working. You know, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So basically what you have in here, of course, you got all your settings. We're just going to do a quick run through of it. Quick run through. Haggard in the house. How you doing? Caden, I think I said what's up, Welsh? How you doing? How you doing? What's happening? PRP? Prepared? Is that how you're going to say it? Tech Op Flight Sim World Hype just got done working. Yes. Yes, Tech Op was just got done flying the real airplanes. Now he's going to come watch how us virtual pilots, the struggles that we go through every day. He has no clue. He has no clue as a real pilot what we go through as desk pilots. The day-to-day struggles of crashing and memory leaks and errors, and hopefully our lives will be much improved now. Okay, so general, you've got basically a few settings here. Display, you have got a few settings here. Now we're running everything ultra. Everything is turned up as high as she goes. Yeah, so I am running window. You guys are noticing black bar at the bottom. Actually, you know what? We need to get rid of that too. I'm using window because when I click full screen, Dovetail, hopefully you can do something for us. When I click full screen, it blacks out my other two monitors that I need for all the live streaming stuff. So maybe that's something that's going to get fixed. I fix it very simple by going window mode, and then I use this handy tool that you can't see on the screen right now. It's called Borderless Gaming. It's free. I've used it for Flight Sim. That's actually why I got it, and I found a bunch of other games that it really, really helps. Some games just run better when they're window, and then you force them into full screen because, you know, anyway. So we'll do that. There we go. Full screen. So yeah, we're running it in 1080 today for you. Yeah, everything else, tail numbers. Pretty much like you're going to notice a lot of the old Flight Sim built in. Obviously, Dovetail has the rights to it, and they've kind of took the guts of Microsoft Flight Sim and rebuilt a new thing. So here you go with the sound. I've got the sound way down. I can't hear anybody in TeamSpeak when it's up. Got the music way down too. Controls, you can see same thing across the board. It's kind of like the old one, just a lot nicer to look at, easier on the eyes than the old one. Same sort of thing though, going through setting thing, deleting key. You can see the same core of Flight Sim in it. Calibrating keyboard, all that sort of thing. It does have controller support from what I've been told, so hopefully we're not in this area too much today, because that's what I've been doing the last 2 hours, and yeah, that's why we're a little bit late. So realism now. I run all my realism all the way up, except if you are smart and you're going to do multiplayer, I've learned in the past, turn aircraft collisions off, because there's nothing more frustrating than somebody else messing up, hitting you, and then totaling out your stuff. So I am running aircraft collisions off, so we don't have, especially if we like spawn in at the same place, I don't know what happens. I don't want to like it to detect it as a crash. So everything else is on. Hardcore, you know, realistic, very simple. It's pretty much all you got. Profile, you can actually set your home airport. I was able to do that. You know, first name, last name, location, all that kind of thing. And of course, game credits. Some very wonderful people here that put a lot of hard work in here. They should have Gunning Gamers in here for being a cheerleader. I should be. Oh, look at this! Third-party content partners, AccuFeel, A2A Simulations, and you can tell. You can tell. FTX Global, Orbix Simulation Systems. Damn! I actually want to look through here sometimes, see all the different things that are in here. I wonder if Rex is going to be in here. It seems like Rex I'm noticing on ground textures. Anywho, yeah, so let's jump in and missions. There's missions, okay? You've got different approaches, different things. I haven't looked at any of this stuff yet. We'll probably check into that. Training seems pretty cool. Free flight, multiplayer is over here. You can kind of do some flying there. There's not too many people that are on. Here's a cool thing I like. Qualifications. Look at this, folks. You can actually do your own flying, like light aircraft, private pilot. So if we do like the light aircraft, first thing I guess we'd have to do is you got an introductory flight lesson as a gift, and you decided to use it today. Isn't that kind of funny? Because I actually got one of those from in real life from Northwoods Cabin. I got a schedule. I'm gonna do it now. Now that I live long enough to see the birth of my 4th child, I guess when things go Dickard on me, I won't be missed. So you got an introductory flight as a gift. Take off with your instructor and do as he says. So that's the first thing. But look at this. After you get these different things like lesson 2, takeoff, every student remembers, blah, blah, blah. You get through and you unlock these different things here. Straight and level. Then you got to get so much flight time, solo flight time, and then you get to have a test. And like this kind of thing, this is awesome. I like this. This is kind of cool. I mean, remember, it's a $24.99 game, simulator, I like to call them. And I think you're going to get your money's worth just out of messing with all this stuff. So there's something to do there for you. I guess there's statistics. I've got nothing showing up in here yet. So I'm a student license. Here's your mission stuff. All these different things to earn. So there's lots of things you can do in here to kind of keep you busy. So yeah, free flight is what we're going to do today. Shoot, I need to do multiplayer. You got friends list. Okay, that pops up the Steam thing, which you guys can't see. Go to create. Here's the airplanes that are in here, okay? Now these allow you, imagine one day when you've got 100 different planes, like my damn flight sim, my FSX. Engine type, okay? You can sort by manufacturer, sort by, I'm not sure what that is, and then developer. So if you know, like A2A will be over here, hopefully. These are the 3 manufacturers that are in there right now: Piper, Diamond, and Vans. Vans is basically a, I'm not familiar with, but it looks like a little, almost like a little aerobatic kind of plane. I'm not really sure. It looks like a little 2-seater. I'm not really, don't really want to look at that one right now, but if we go to, maybe it's not even real. Is that not even, I don't know. Oh, what the hell? I messed something up here. Okay, these are all the planes in there though. You've got the Diamond Star. All right, then you've got the Twin Star, which looks like the same aircraft almost, with bigger wingspan and 2 engines. So I bet that sucker really zips along. The Piper Super Cub, love that. Piper Super Cub. The Piper Cherokee 180, which I have the A2A one, bought it last November. I've never flown it yet. Kind of funny. So here we have that in here. The Seneca, which is a really lovely airplane, obviously by Piper as well. The Malibu. I've never messed with any of these in FSX, but that's a nice little plane as well. And then that little RVA 7A. So, got a couple of Pipers in here. But we're going to start out with the Piper Cub, since I'm the host. In the weather now, it looks like you can kind of pick a theme, which we could click fair weather. Going back to the airplane, you can click the config button. And it tells you some stuff about the airplane. Okay, quick edit. You can do all this stuff there. That's a quick edit, but I like to do a little bit more. You know, here you go, the fuel is full. Payload. I actually weighed myself this morning. I was a few pounds over with that winter, you know, but I actually stepped on the scale and it was an even 200 today. I had to weigh myself like 3 times. I'm like, getting the weight back down for the summer, right? Cheeseburger belly's going away. So I'll put my pilot to what I really weigh. Failures. You can do all this different thing. Look at how, like, you can really get in, like, click of a button, left gear, pitot tube. Look at engine. You want cylinder 4 to dick up on you for, what, 10 minutes into the flight or something? You know, you can do all that. You can have an oil leak. So they give you lots of different things you can go through for failures, but we're not going to have failures. And then you've got the different skins or liveries right here, which I think the Super Cub looks best in that color right there. That's how they're pretty common one there. So yeah, it's pretty much what you can do. So we got that all set up. With the weather, you can choose from the themes, which we did. There is no real world weather yet. I'm sure they're going to build that in. In fact, you can see over here, coming soon, coming soon, coming soon, and coming soon. But what you can do is you can do like the conditions. Infinite 40 miles, that sounds good. Precipitation. Do you guys want it to rain? I know you guys want to see that wind. You know what, let's do this. Do you wish to keep changes? Yeah, let's keep. This is like the flight sim. We hit reset. See, it says it's August. Boom, May 16. Yeah, it's 4:20 right now. So everything goes to the right time. But there is no real world weather that I found. I can't do anything with clouds or scattered, light rain, wind. We'll have a little bit of wind. Just a little bit. No real world weather yet. It'd be cloudy and nice here today. It'd be cloudy but no rain. Just a cloudy day here. And then the airport. Look at this. Look at how beautiful this is. Oh, this is so nice. This is like the cat's tail. You can just look anywhere, and as you zoom in, you'll get all them little dickered airstrips. You know, and military base, everything. The big international airport. You can see my home here, Chippewa Valley. I click that. Look at this. I want to fly there. I want to fly there. Maybe I want to go there. I'm going to go up there. Then I want to land there. Fly over there. You can just sit there and do this all day long. This is the best. Love that. Makes it real easy. Very user friendly. Except when you do what I just did there. Okay, delete that. Okay, so we're gonna fly to me hometown, which is a short little flight. I zoomed in so much, I got all the little little airstrips, little private ones. We're gonna fly over there. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more stuff coming with this because, like, right now it seems like that's all you can do. Oh, and it also tells you, I think my mugshot is blocking. Chippewa Valley Regional. It says the distance we're flying, 57 nautical miles, 35 minutes. When you hover over, it tells you the radio frequency. It's right underneath my mugshot. Apologize. Radio frequency, main runway. It tells you the length, and it has avgas. So it kind of tells you a little bit about the airstrip. Now that is in meters. I would like that to be in feet so that it's more familiar, because, like, in my head, I know how many feet these runways are, but meters is confusing. And I didn't see, well, there was in the settings to change, and we're using US, but it doesn't seem to change it here. So that's something that they need to tweak just a little bit there for us. But otherwise, makes it real easy. Now, the config right here, there's nothing. And I'm assuming that's where you can choose to, like, cold start. I know that that's going to be something that's going to be coming soon. That's not in there yet. You can't cold start yet. You know, starting at a parking spot. I think that's where that's going to be in here. Right now, you start out running on the runway, ready to take off. So, you know what? For today, I guess it works pretty decent. So the name is going to be Gunnin' Gamers. And the password is going to be Twitch, because I want people that are actually paying attention to our stream to be able to get in, not some random schmoes that are, you know, just coming in. Now, if my internet gets tore up because we get like a ton of people or something, then I'm going to have to jump out. I've never tested this. I don't know how, you know, how it is, and we've been having a lot of internet problems with all the things going on around here lately. So all the construction, the storms, and the lightning strike that blew up some of the neighbors' boxes last week. So it's been a little dicker, and we got an appointment on Saturday, but hopefully the internet's good to us tonight. So anywho, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and host. Now, connecting the one time we tested, it seemed to take a lot of time to get this going right here. There's a Gun and Gamers lobby. I don't really know what I can do. The flight planner. We already got that in there. There's the lobby. I guess people can load in as they want. I'm gonna go ahead and launch it. This took a while, like 2 minutes, which felt like an eternity. It felt like how it feels like just loading a regular flight in FSX. But we wanted to make sure that it was working, so we tested it for just a second, and we almost were about to alt-tab out when it finally went in. Hey, that was quick. Wow, that one was quick. Cool. I like that. It's kind of weird with that rain. I can't wait for real weather, but that was really quick. Good. I think I'm all in here by myself. That could be the other reason why it went so quick. The other one, there was me, one other guy, and I noticed when we got in there was a bunch of planes taken off, and I guess a bunch of randoms joined us. There was no password. So, at the end of the day, yeah. Okay, now, just like Flight Sim, you're going to recognize the controls are going to be so much the same. Now, one thing I've noticed about the graphics, it's a little bit too bright on the sun on the ground. Now, I know it's wet and the sun is shining, so in real life it would be pretty bright with that reflection, but she is really bright. And they gotta tone that down a little bit. A little bit of toning there that needs to be done. That's really the only thing I got to complain about with graphics. The lighting otherwise looks really nice. I wanted to use the light rain, which I wonder if we can custom theme. Once you get going, I don't think you can tweak that. Oh, everybody wants to see those beautiful raindrops on the windshield, so I'm surprised we're not getting a bunch of on the chat. Runway length is measured in meters, height is measured in feet. Okay. Flight Sim World, good, yes. Yeah, this is pretty good. I'm very happy with what I've seen so far. Heard it was crap. If you watch what I've just said for the price, I don't agree with that. There's a lot of people claiming frame rate issues. I've tested on both of my systems, a 780 Ti on the other computer that's 3 or 4 years old, and on the 980 Ti that I run, and I've been getting very, very good frame rate. Very smooth, very beautiful. Haven't had any crashing or anything yet. But the thing you got to remember is this is early access, very much. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take off here in a second. So the rest of us just call it Oshkosh. To those who live here, call it too because it'd be confusing. Oshkosh? Oh, you live in Oshkosh. Very nice. Yeah, in Eau Claire. So we're taking off from Eau Claire, Wisconsin, Chippewa, and I want to get this bird in the air because we do got a little flight. Now, I've never done the map either. Okay, M does not do the map. I'm total clueless moron here with my navigational. We're going to be doing a vector flight today. Oh my god. I just want to get this thing going. I just want to get her going. The brakes are working. It's weird having, like, you know, the thing running already. Cabin heat. Everything here, starter switch is over here, magnetos and stuff. I do have the flight replicas Piper Cub. I've only flown at one time. Only flown at one time, and this is kind of like the same thing. Track IR, I couldn't get it to work. Oh! Where's my freaking... Just, it feels so weird to be, like, sitting on the runway ready to go. I feel like I'm cheating or something. The runway is flat. I've been asked that, and this runway is flat in real life, so I really don't know. Like, yes, the runways in here are flat. I need to find a runway that's really got a hill on it to be able to figure out if they're flat or not. We're gonna have to look into that earlier because that is something that I'm wondering too. I'm gonna trim this baby out a little bit. You guys didn't see that. It's weird when the plane is started and running because like my mixture, there is no prop, you know, that's okay. I always put it forward just to get it out of my way, but the mixture was all the way down, and as soon as we put it up, it put it back down and then up again. But I'm gonna get rid of, hey, what's that bar at the top? Oh, Southern Pride is joined, just like Flight Sim, okay. You know what, we're gonna fly back there. There's nobody inside the airplane. Just kicking it hard. Left rudder. That's what's so fun about the Piper Cubs. I missed the hell out of my track IR though. The ground scenery is Orbix. You can see the Orbix base. As a customer of that product, I'm telling you, I can fly around in here and I'm gonna fly over the buildings. You can see where even the buildings are like right out of Orbix, like Orbix, you know. They're the houses and things, it's Orbix. It's Orbix. They're supposed to have default 7377 from PMD. I know, I have not heard that. There's no telling on that. I mean, I haven't heard anything. I've literally only done like most of you and watched their live stream last week. I'm just diving in to figure everything out. I don't have any insider information, or I know probably maybe less than some of you. Probably do. KF, Flying Cloud has a good dip. Should we fly over there? I could vector down 94. Probably take us about 35 minutes to get. So I'm flying over Eau Claire. Can tell you it looks amazing. There's the North Crossing Bridge. Actually, about a month ago, they found a body underneath that bridge. It's not far from my house, but they found a body stuck under the bridge. It had been there since last October. Some dumbass that was running from the police. He, whoa! I kicked the rudder. He was running from the cops. And I'll show you the road that he went down. But he started out in Chippewa Falls, which is up here, running from the police. He went down this little highway. I can't believe this road is in here. Of course, it's not in the exact right spot, but he went down one of the roads over here. It was one of these roads, and they're not in the exact spot like real life, but you know, they're pretty close. And he went in and he jumped in to try to swim away from the cops because they found his belongings that night, but then they never located him. And then like literally a couple weeks ago, so he sat in there for like, what, 6 months in the river. His body was caught in a pile of debris underneath that bridge. And I don't know who found them, but they were under the, like, holy Christ, was it? You know, we don't live too far from there, so it's kind of like, it's kind of weird. We're gonna fly all the different airplanes. We'll fly a couple of the other ones too, but I wanted to do a Piper Cub. We're gonna go out to my hometown airport first. I'm looking at these roads, man. They are better than Orbix. Really blowing away. They have little, you can see little dashes on them. They put some extra detail in there. You know, it's not to be compared with like graphics of, I don't know, Truck Sim. Remember, they're not having to do just 100 yards off of each side of where you're flying. They got to do the entire world, so, you know. We're going to be flying this today, tomorrow, tonight. Today, tonight, tomorrow. Saturday I'll probably be doing FSX because I've got B-17 that I need to fly. And we've got a B-17 that we need to get in position for. I think next Saturday is going to be our 14.5-hour flight to Hawaii in the B-17 from A2A. Or we're going to be flying the A2A Comanche because we're doing that flight to Alaska. basically sitting in the south of Washington right now. Airport looks amazing though. It looks really beautiful. And we don't have that big dip that we had with even the Orbix. There was such a big dip here. Looks like they've really got that sorted out. As I said, this airport, a couple years ago, we had an aircraft control tower. There's a road that goes around here. That road is missing. But the aircraft control tower sits right here. A big one. It's a nice big one. And in here, they put it over there. That's okay by me because with all the Orbix stuff in flight in FSX, there is not even a control tower that shows. So at least there's one showing in here. Well, I'm going to go ahead and fly to that airport. I might be doing some major vectoring because we pull out a map. Where the hell do you get the map? Isn't that the dumbest thing to ask? How do you get the map? Maybe that's got to be implemented yet. I don't know. Weird. Our compass. We'll be vectoring over there. Let's fly over the farmland and look at how you can see the Orbix base in that farmland. It's going to look really, really pretty. Running at absolute max settings. All the way tweaked out, 100%, can't get no higher, and I showed that at the beginning of the stream. Yep. Ultra. You go live and work gets crazy, so I couldn't watch the beginning. Well, don't worry, we'll be putting that over on YouTube, and we'll clip it for Twitch here. This is going to be our first look. Eventually, we'll get Aiden in here to get him flying. I love getting out over this farmland. I kind of wish it wasn't raining now. This is kind of weird, but I wanted to show the effect of the water on the window. I've also took a peek at what winter looked like. It was amazing. Look at those little farms down there. Pretty damn good. Not gonna complain. Lots of little farms. Fly the TBM. There is no TBM. Show the garage of planes. Yep, we did that in the beginning. Being in multiplayer, there's no way for me to do that. Well, there's not, because if you click on that, go into Flight Planner. Oh, here's a way to get a map. That's cool. See, it's like still flying. Who knows, I might be going into the ground right now. That's locked. How do I get that to be popped up, like... Oh, don't do that. No, let's not do that. Alright. So, you guys are like, why are you flying over there? Because this is the one flight that I need to do for me. This is flying back to the airport that I grew up living on top of. And I'm flying from the airport that I live near now to the airport that I grew up on top of. And I want to see it. This is my flight. And then after this, I'm going to let you guys in chat tell me what airports. You know, we can go and bounce to all kinds of different places. Anywhere in the world, just give me the airport code. We can take off, do a fly around like we did last fall when I bought the Orbix scenery. We did a bunch of that and looked at how different places looked. I can't wait till they get all Orbix stuff working for here, because I'll tell you what, I would love to get everything, all the Orbix OpenLC, the Vector, all that stuff put in here. And there's a sale on Orbix right now too. There is no TBM in here. That's what I'm trying to say. There is none. Yeah, there's no TBM. There's only a couple of Piper, the Cherokee, this. There's God, I'm forgetting the Seneca and the Malibu. And then there's another plane, I forget the name of it, I'm not familiar with it. It's a little guy, 2-seater, and then you've got the 2 Diamonds, which I think they're models too. They're very popular airplane. I see a lot of people flying them in P3D. Prepared. RV7. Yeah, the DA40 and the DA42, thank you. Couldn't remember the DA part. The 40 and the 42. Which is, you know, and we're going to fly them all. We will fly all of them. We're going to fly a little bit today. Then I'm going to take a break for dinner. I'm going to come back and fly again tonight. I'm going to fly again tomorrow. Saturday, probably going to do FSX because of those flights that we need to get done. Some kind of homebrew thing. Hey, we're in the Piper Super Cub. Super Cub. Flying from Eau Claire to Osceola, Wisconsin here. Very beautiful though. This is default, and the thing you guys got to remember, is this is, get rid of that bar up there. This is day 1 of a 10-year plan probably. So try not to be negative Nancy. I know there's been a lot, every time any sim comes out, doesn't matter what it is, people get negative. Oh, it's not this, it's not that. Remember that it's $24.99, not $249. Like, you know, some other programs for flying, which are good, but remember, it is $24.99. And it is day 1 out of, like I said, I've been hearing a lot about this 10-year plan. And so when we get this performance, smooth, beautiful frames, nothing, you know, nothing here to complain about with the way the graphics to me. I mean, remember, flight sim mostly you don't fly this low to the ground. I am, but imagine if you were up higher. We can go ahead and climb. I'm gonna trim out for a little bit more climb. You can look at how close we are to the ground. Imagine going up a little farther, how beautiful that'll look. Hey, Northwood's dropping the old bombs down in the cup. 25, thank you so much for that. Do appreciate it. I gotta lean out my mixture a little bit more. Feels weird. I feel like I'm kind of playing like an arcade though, because, you know, I haven't been really doing anything except slam the throttle forward and just take off, and I'm not like caring about anything else right now, but that's kind of what we're gonna do tonight. Any flight sim vanilla to me is a little bit, it's kind of like how I want to do it. If I had all my A2A stuff in here, you know, I'd be getting more in, but okay, I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, I mean, get her and sit back and enjoy the ride, because like I said, I haven't gotten my 25 hours out of it to get my money's worth yet, but I can see the potential there. All the missions and the pilot training and the farting around and then waiting, because once third parties start injecting stuff in, especially if it's stuff like Orbix that a lot of us already own, and Orbix has come forward last fall and said, good news, when you buy our product, if and when we support things, you will never have to pay a cent for it. Like, basically they were talking about like P3D version 4. When P3D version 4 is out, you will not have to pay anything for your Orbix to work on it. And since Orbix is in this game already, imagine when they get it, all the rest of their stuff's working. Can't get the mixture right. $3,000, we should be down to about 80. This thing acts like it's about to die on me. Now we're getting a little bit farther up off the ground. got little shadows down there on all the trees. Bunch of farm fields. You can see, I was gonna say some of these look like a little bit small kind of fields for that part of Wisconsin, but you know, again, I don't spend a lot of time up in the air. I was looking around for like the bigger farm fields that we have, especially in this part of the state. But then you look over here, and you can see some pretty big guys over there, up over here, and it looks like in front of us as well. This is over by frickin', I want to say by Menominee, Wisconsin here. But this is my flight, like I said, that I want to take, and then after that, you guys are gonna kind of pick and chat. We should go do some big city, like we should go to LAX, because I know everybody wants to go to the big airports, and then, you know, fly around LA or New York City and see if our frames just take a dump. I don't like those warnings that I get, because I almost think I'm too lean. Floaties? Oh, jeez. Why do you dislike the game so much? I mean, again, for the price, I value everybody's opinion, but I'm not seeing any reason to be upset about the pricing of it or anything. I love the detail, the way the shadows look under the wing, how smooth the lines are. I guess I'm not looking at it with the same as some people. Like, they're maybe looking at this like, this is Flight Sim World, and this is all we have, you know, and I know a lot of people from the stream the other day were fired up about no tube liners. And the way I look at it is, like I said, it's kind of like how you can go out Northwood's Cabin, dropping another 25 in the cup. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, thank you. Oh, we got the Craigasm face. The way I look at it, okay, you know, like when you make a video game, you can developer can go out and buy, you know, the Unity engine or whatever. Like, they can pay so much money, or the Unreal Engine. That's a better example. They can buy the Unreal Engine, pay a certain amount of money, and they can take that engine and make whatever game they want with it. I kind of think of this the same way. It's kind of an engine for Flight Sim. You can see the Microsoft Flight Sim, you can see the guts of it all over inside this, everything, like from Shift C to, you know, that right there. You can just see it everywhere. I mean, spacebar and the mouse to zoom in and out. I mean, everywhere you look, you can see the guts of Microsoft Flight Sim in it. Very familiar to those of us that have flown it. So you have this core, or this engine of Flight Sim that now third parties can get a hold of, like PMDG or A2A, something like that, and they can, you know, they can come out with their own software. And to me, the way I look at it, one day, you guys know how bad vanilla aircraft look in Microsoft Flight Sim. This is a vanilla aircraft, and I'm pretty impressed. I've flown a lot of the A2A Piper. You know, I've flown a little bit. I own all the flight replica Piper Cubs, and I mean, this is like right up there. I'm very impressed with the vanilla quality. So we have this engine that now all these third-party developers will be able to get stuff into. The only concern I guess I have that has been brought up too is we're losing altitude, flying up and down and all dickered here, but the only concern I have is they said that everything that is put in this game has to be sold on the Steam store. The only concern I have is, like, companies like PMDG and A2A, are they going to be able to do that? So that was something that Frugal, a point that Frugal Sim had brought up on his video, and I think I'm just kind of passing on. I kind of have that same feeling, like, well, but I mean, at the end of the day, it isn't mine to sit around and worrying about. I would like to figure out how the heck, I'm gonna have to go into my controls and see what the button is. I am right on the line. I am right on, and that was Menominee, Wisconsin. See, I'm vectoring it. I'm recognizing. I've never flown over it, but that. Oh my God! Don't do that. That pond back there. There's a nice road that runs around it. In about 2005, in the summer of 2005, I rode my motorcycle over there, and I remember stopping and looking at a few things, and long before we had kids, I was on my old bike, and did a little motorcycle ride around there. The rain is kind of out of place, but we're not running real weather. I wanted everybody to be able to stare at the windshield. And the snow looks really good too. We'll do some snow flying. We'll go up to Alaska and snow fly. I really do wonder what New York and LA, we are gonna find out for sure, yep. We're gonna see how our frames do. This is the one flight that I wanted to do for me. I do want to go places too, like that I fly a lot of in FSX, like where my Air Hauler 2 bases are, like Kingman, Arizona. I want to go up to Valdez, Alaska, because I own that airport in A to Orbix, and just compare. I can tell you from Chippewa Regional, it looks really good. Yep, we'll have you guys put airport codes in and what the requirement will be, and we'll be doing this a lot the next 2 days. What the requirement will be is you give me the 4-digit code, and then tell me the city and state. I don't know how you punch in the 4-digit code anyway. I think I kind of have to know where it is, which could be a little bit confusing. We'll have to look into that. Third person looks a little bit too zoomed in by default, like it does in Flight Sim. Got a little airport coming up here. I don't think the ground looks quite as good when you're in third person. Again, we're really low to the ground right now. But just remember, I think things are a little bit too bright with the lighting. I think if there's a way that they can tone the brightness of the ground down, especially like these trees down here, they would have, to me, they would be darker, you know, the ground underneath. And I didn't see any setting though for like cranking the trees or anything like that up. So I'm running custom weather, that's why it's kind of sunny but yet raining. I wanted to have a little bit of light rain, I told it, because I wanted to see what that would be like. But we'll fly in all the different, we'll put snow, we'll put heavy thunderstorm, and we'll let the game just do a theme, so that way we don't have sunny, raining weather. Which, you know, can happen, but I think we're about over halfway there. And then we're gonna start going around to look at some things. Yeah, we're in ultra settings. Ultra, everything is maxed out. I had the frame rate thing up, I know my deal at the top. I mean, it's in like the 50s. The 980 Ti, everything is ultra in here. Can't turn it up no more. Very smooth, very, very smooth. Very smooth. I know a lot of people on Steam are complaining, I don't know why. I ran it on my 780 Ti that's on the other computer. You know, that one's got 3 gigs of onboard, you know, RAM in that card, and it's same performance. Smooth as a baby's bottom, looks beautiful. Everything ultra, no problem. With my 980, it recommended everything ultra. With the 780, it recommended everything on high. I turned it up to ultra, went in there, smooth as can be. So I know there's a lot of people bitching about it on Steam, but that's kind of what Steam usually is anyway. KCLT to clit. Oh man. What is this plane? It is, yeah, the Piper Cub. We're just tooting along. This is the one flight I had to do for myself, and then we'll fly other things. We're not going to focus on like extreme realism with farting around with ATC and stuff right now. I think everything, because you know, a lot of things aren't built in. Like, okay, air traffic control, I can't do anything with that. That might be because we're in multiplayer. So. Window. I don't think I want to dick around with that. Yeah, same thing. I mean, everything is laid out just like it is in Flight Sim. Let me just make sure, because I was kind of flying around outside there and whatnot. Oh, geez, I'm veering off here. Hey, Doobie, holy buckets, Mile High Club, 100. Thank you so much. Do appreciate that. Classy feller. Classy, classy. Making a mess all over the floor. Unbelievable. To the Mile High Club. The 100 Mile High Club. Yes. We are in western Wisconsin right now. Yep. Flying from the airport that I live near to the airport that I grew up near. This is my flight, my first flight. 10 years from now, I'm going to be able to go onto YouTube if it's still around. And, because we'll bring that over. I'll be able to go over there and I'll be able to see it. I'll be able to see my very first flight. And I'll be like, yep, it was from Eau Claire, you know, over, and we'll have all the memories. Brexit boy!
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm just signing up to the old Dufton.
Oh, nice.
And then I'll be in.
Yeah, you can start out in Eau Claire and fly with me and fast forward. You can speed up time and zip through the air or whatever.
I'm just setting all my controls up, so...
I gotcha. Owen was in here. I'm not sure what happened to him, though.
Well, what I'll do is I'll meet you at your next point of call.
Yeah, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to land, and since it's kind of a suburb of the Twin Cities, we're going to fly to the Twin Cities, and we're going to look at the airport, Flying Cloud, which is where Kenworth always flies out of, and we're going to see how, if it's, you know, got a hill in it, or, you know, that kind of thing, too. We live in Wisconsin, too. Very nice. Got all kinds of cheeseheads. Once you get some more planes in here, I think it will be great. You know there's going to be a lot of third party. So, you know, will Dovetail, I don't know what Dovetail's going to do, but third parties I think will be rushing to get their stuff in here, I hope.
I need to...
Dickert Realism, what's happening?
Filtering.
Charlotte to Little Rock.
What did you put your filtering as? I need filtering in your screen. I need stropic? Bilinear?
Yeah.
Trilinear.
No, anistropic, yeah. Turn everything up. Max that out, man. What do you got, a 1070?
An 80.
1080?
Yeah, I think, what's that? What is it?
Max it out.
1070.
1070. Max it out. Your heads got splashed out there, Northwoods. So Northwoods, what happened for real? Did you really lose your boat in a tornado the other day? I mean, are you gonna go up there and check it? Your neighbor says it's gone? That is nuts. Oh, we got a lot of cheeseheads in here. Where are all our cheesehead friends from? I'm out here in good old Eau Claire. Third parties will be Russian. They're gonna, yeah, Russian. Yeah, we're gonna have Russian DLCs. I don't know. Anybody need a mint? Anybody with the somebody in here has got funky breath. I'm not gonna really say who, but somebody's got really bad breath, and I would like to offer a mint if I could. Appleton, I've been there a few times. Plainfield, I don't know if I've ever been through there. Kimberly, Appleton, Oshkosh. I'll be out in Oshkosh this year at the air show. Yeah, I'm excited. I am pumped. I used to go to Oshkosh every year. After I got out of high school, I went, me and my wife, we weren't married at the time, my girlfriend, and we used to go. The last time I went was Oshkosh of 2005, because we moved to Tennessee for about a decade, and it was, I just couldn't do it, you know, it was too far, and all the other times I was living in Stillwater, Minnesota, and in Hudson, which is right next, you know, Hudson, Wisconsin, right there. So it was a 5.5 hour drive. I'm really excited because one of the reasons why we moved to Eau Claire is it's closer out to Green Bay and out to Oshkosh. So I have like a 3.5 hour drive now. Plus, since then, they've redone 29. It's like a straight shot, 2 lanes, 70 mile an hour, from what I've been told. And back then, there was none of that. It was like back roads. So I'm really excited. Here's those fields I'm talking about. This is really common in western Wisconsin. That looks really good. No, just kidding, but the lake is rising. Oh no! Yeah, you're going to there? Doing security, very nice. Don't arrest me. I'll be that guy having awkward fanboy moments. You'll probably want to patrol near the A2A setup. I'll have a fanboy meltdown. Scott from A2A will be screaming for security. Security, get this guy out of here! Ah! Pissing my pants, the whole 9 yards. Just melting right there on the floor. Lifting up my shirt. Will you sign my boob? I can't wait. I'm just gonna melt the hell down. He's probably gonna cancel or not gonna go. He'll be like, man, this is some psycho going. Oh. I wish I could go to Flight Sim Con this year, but we just had a baby, so can't really, you know, didn't want to really commit. I gotta figure out how to get into the map.
Give me 2 seconds.
Holy Christ.
Give me 2 seconds and I'll tell you.
Yeah, thank you, Brexit.
Setting my buttons now anyway, so.
What an idiot. I'm way off course. Ever since I patted myself at the back. This flight's taken forever, man. We're not too far, though. I was vectoring along here. I don't know what the hell highway that is. I need to go get my Wisconsin map out of the truck. If you raise enough money, I'm sure his old boat will go missing. Yeah, the GoFundMe page. Yeah, shut that page down. Oh, damn. This is, I'm guessing New Richmond Airport up here. I want to do the Alaska flight going down that we did with Strike last December when my son was flying along. Flight porn hype! Yeah, rest, GG. Spring break went through Eau Claire. Yep, really wanted. Yeah, don't go to my house. I shoot first, ask questions later. I don't know you. What's happening, David? How you doing? Fly to we should fly to Oshkosh. I say that because I really want to see how they did with all the planes and stuff. You know, we'll have you guys calling out some places. But yeah, I'm going to be going to Oshkosh. It'll be awesome. First time since 2005. Since we moved back, 2014, we had just had a baby. You see, there's a trend here. We have a lot of babies. We had our third son, and I couldn't, you know, it was just like, oh, he's too young. We were living in Minnesota, in eastern Minnesota, again after we moved back from Tennessee. I was like, I can't do it. You know, it's too long of a drive to have a. He was 3 months, 2 months, 3 months old. Well, same as what our fourth child will be now. Both of them were born in April. In 15, I didn't go because we were building this house. This house was being built, and I was running out here all the time, and all of our money, and trying to make sure things were going all right. Last year, I was gonna go because we were actually living here in Eau Claire, and I was like, hell, it's only a 3.5 hour drive. We needed to get landscaping done, and dropped a bunch of money, and the landscapers came that week. That's when they could fit us in because they had very busy, you know, all the housing going up. So the landscapers were here, and I was just, you know, I couldn't swing it money-wise. So now spin the clock forward to this year. I'm going.
I can't.
Can't join?
No, don't worry.
Password is Twitch. I just wanted to make sure the only people watching the stream could come in. Gunning Gamers is the name. Huh?
I think what KEAU.
You shouldn't even have to put that, do you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Joining Gunning Gamers. Do you see it in the list?
No. It is
We should go fly over in your area, Brexit. I want to see how other places of the world are too.
No, I can't.
Two fans as they approach this house with cupcakes. Okay, I'm guessing this is Amory or New Richmond. New Richmond has a lake near it. New Richmond, yep. Yeah, because Amory should be up here. I was like, I didn't cross that line. If I did, I'm in trouble. Kind of fun doing like a little vector flight. It's kind of looking at different things. That should be like Highway 64 right there. I used to live near this airport too. Lived in New Richmond, Wisconsin for... Right when I got out of high school, I moved there for a couple years. German Mike, we talk about German Mike. His dad lives over by this airport in New Richmond there, right on the other side of it.
Well, I can't find the map button.
Yeah, I don't think there is one, man.
How the hell do you know where you're going?
I've been having to hit escape and then flight planner and look there. It's weird, but I'm just having fun today anyway. You know, really what I want to do is go to a lot of airports and maybe even fly in this plane since it's so easy to take off and land. And just take off. Yeah, you know, take off, go up for a rip in a circle, and then come back down and land. Because, you know, takeoffs and landings are the most fun. And then go to the next airport. New Richmond looks pretty good. I actually flew into this airport one time, but it was 25 years ago, so can't say I remember what it looked like from the air, but from Google and looking at it and then driving along this road, this road goes up to a little town called Starbury. This is Highway 63. My grandma was killed in a car accident right in here back in 2002 on that highway, not far from that airport. I can see that little road going over, and then Oh God, what the hell lake? This is Cedar Lake up here. My grandparents lived near it, and this is a base. There's a seaplane. They land seaplanes. I've been out there on a boat, and I don't ever remember seeing planes landing. Of course, that was a lot of years ago too, but I know that this is listed. So let's look and see. If it's showing up. Coming up with a couple of fields. But yeah, Cedar Lake there, you can land on that puppy. Why my plane is always trying to flip over here? Now I'm really vectoring along. I see you up there. Now I'm really vectoring right along there, recognizing like lakes and roads and stuff as I go. Little town of Star Prairie, Wisconsin. Little tiny nothing there, hole in the wall. Will be down here.
I can't.
I think it's better than FSX. Not gonna say global, but you can't what?
I can't see where the hell you are. I've not got a
I'm
flight.
right behind you. You're flying a missile. You should go in the Piper Cub and toot along with me.
Okay, let me. How do I?
I don't know.
I need to sort out my
controls. Yeah, your controls. They're all like arse backwards, and you had to go through. I had to delete a couple of different things. Just basically go through the axes and you know just manually do them. It'll only take you a minute. It's really easy to do.
Oh no, I've done that. No, it's the trim up and down. Elevator trim. That's what I do.
Yeah, PTSD flashbacks to Hello Kitty Racing. Shadowman, by the way, how are you doing? Love the stream. Just wanted to stop by. Well, thank you for that, Keaton. Do appreciate it.
It's basically doing me in the air. Like, I can't take off from the ground. It puts you in the air.
My stream keeps dropping out. I have not dropped not even one frame. It has been smooth as a baby's bottom. I don't know. Drop the other stream and then see what happens. Because yeah, we have not dropped a single frame.
Are you in the Piper Cub or are you in the Hurricane?
No. I'm Piper Cub in my first flight, man. Cherokee would be a nice one. I'm lost here. I think that's Highway M. The river is right in front of us.
Where are we going to?
K-E-A-O. It should say it, man. If you join the multiplayer, doesn't it come up?
It doesn't. No.
Really?
No.
What's happening, Six Guns? How you doing? This map off Google? I mean, it kind of looks like it. I don't know where they got it. Orbix.
What's the name of the airport?
Here. We're going to, I should know this too, but, yeah. Hold on. Gotta make sure I'm on. Oh, what the fuck am I doing down here? KOEO. I guess I'll go down and catch Highway 35 here. And then head north. Such a damn goof.
Where did you take off from?
Eau Claire. Chippewa. Yeah. KEO.
So is it north?
KEAU.
It's not letting me search for it. That's the problem.
You were right next to me.
It's not even letting me join in.
What happened?
don't know. I click join and nothing happens.
You have 2 student pilots who think they will be able to fly formation. Not one of those push button jobs. It's true, my plane is just a big video game. Alright, now we can see the highway. Highway 35.
Oh, you're above Cedar Lake, aren't you?
There's the St. Croix River up to our left. See what now?
You're above Cedar Lake.
Twin Cities is back there. What lake?
But what it's saying that you're... Oh, you're in the Piper. Super one behind
Yep.
you.
Move on. Wrong way. Follow the highway. Fly low so you can see the names on the water towers. Wouldn't that be neat if we had that kind of realism? Oh. This highway, like, this scenery looks good. You can see the kind of the dark cloud, the cloud shadow in front of us. That's pretty impressive too. Yeah, if you can join me at KOEO. I'm about to be there. Boy, the highway twists off just like it should in real life. I am really, really impressed.
I think I'm right near you. Not too sure.
Takeoffs are optional, landings are mandatory. Pull over and ask for directions. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, we'll probably grab the Cherokee after this flight. There's the airport. Where's the big hill?
I don't even know where you bloody are. You said you was behind me at one point.
I was behind you. You were ahead of me. I really missed my track IR. I couldn't get it to work.
I'm not lying, mate, but my picture's all over the place.
Your what?
The pitch. It's not letting me change the.
The pitch.
I'm constantly going up.
Yeah. Okay. So just so you know, they have multiple keys, multiple things on our yoke setup that are doing the same thing. Like when I came in and I would pull back my yoke, it would up the throttle and it would everything. Like I had to go through and turn that shit off and manually redo it. I recommend you do the same.
I've already done it.
Go through and get rid of the stuff. Like I said it. That's why people, if they're wondering why I didn't stream instead of 1 o'clock, I didn't go live till 4 o'clock. Well, it's because I was doing mine, and then I had to go set up my son's, which he uses a HOTUS setup. But I'm just doing a little cruise around the airport here.
I don't know. I think I'm above you.
Might
Oh, there's
be.
the airport. There's the airport.
Alright, how do you bring the map up even?
I'm looking at this airport, it looks more updated by far than FSX. Because they did a massive, they did a nice expansion back in 2009, this airport, and that's not reflected in Flight Sim. Orbix, I don't think, got it quite right either. Holy balls. My view. Then the grass runway over here, so runway 10 and runway 28.
Oh, there you are.
I definitely want to shut this rain off though, because it's kind of weird, but at least people get to see it on the windscreen. We're gonna be British now.
Oh, there's Mike.
Oh, I ain't even got a clue where I am.
You can see, if you look to your left, mate, I'm there. Mike's heading down.
I want to know if it's like real time, like the latency, which it was in Flight Sim. I guess we've been doing the other one so much. Wow, the town is pretty non-existent. There really is no town.
Oh, there you are. You're below me.
Oh yeah.
Random.
I was gonna land the other way, but the river doesn't seem to be well. The highway is in the right spot. Could be a town right here. The river is like a little bit far away there.
Okay, I got y'all now.
Oh geez, that's the river there? Oh! Huh. Alright, well we can overlook stuff like that. So that's how that is. And we'll have lots of scenery packages and different things. I was just really lost there because, okay, is that the railroad? Uh-huh. I should go along the river, which it does, but the river's like a little creek. And that's not, that's not accurate. And the town would be, yeah, right there. They have that kind of building thing, right? I'm gonna end up crashing into the rhubarb over here because I'm just seeing how something rural is. You know, I'm not expecting complete accuracy or anything like that.
Pretty good graphics.
Yeah, it's pretty good. If you guys came for ultra realistic flight day, you showed up at the wrong time here because we're. Whoa.
We're learning.
Not learning. I'm exploring. Don't really care about the 100% the realism today. I want to check scenery. I want to look at things. I want to see how different things look.
I'm wondering how good Britain is.
That's
mainly because it's shocking.
Oh my god! Why is this thing? Oh my god! Oh! What is this? Got the turf tires? Dude, I'm getting blown like off the. What the hell? Okay, can my engine like idle all the way down, please? We're gonna go into the room. Where's my brakes?
Please tell me you set your brakes up.
Yes, I did, but what the frig? See her flip her over here? My immersion just went right out the window. Oh my god. That was my first flight in FSW and the worst landing ever. That's how you dribble a plane. It's like a basketball, man.
I'm going sideways. What are you about?
Isn't it? That's what I was doing. What are we in a hurricane, like gale force winds here?
Crikey. What is happening?
It's not just me. I was like, what? Maybe I got the weather should be in fair, like light winds or something like that, but it was like blowing me sideways. The first of many Dickard landings. I'm like really tired of the rain. Killing my immersion. Sunny out. We bounced like we had turf tires.
Oh, I'm off the runway.
I was too. You just landed on the taxiway, bro.
I know I did.
You just did what's this nuts?
I just bounced that far though. I landed on the runway, I bounced over here. They're coming sideways.
I
What the
know,
hell is all that?
it's weird. I did do one kind of half-arse landing earlier and didn't have that much trouble.
It doesn't even tell you when your brakes are on or not.
So this airport on the ground is worse than FSX with all the Orbix, because like there's no buildings here. As far as realism, I'm not really sure what's going on, but yeah, that's okay. There's hangars here. The fuel pumps and stuff should be over here. I feel like my brakes are not.
Oh no, I don't want that. Oh, crap, I'm getting wet.
This thing is always pulling. Oh my god. Yeah, Brexit in America, we land on the runways, not the taxiways. Bounce harder than the Queen did on. Oh, jeez.
Alright, let's see how I can do here.
Well, we're waiting. I taxied my pants down here just to see.
I'm gonna come and see.
I want to see how she looks in here. Aw. What kind of Dickard view is that? Wow, that needs to be fixed. If you go multiplayer, you're like looking at the back of their seat.
Yeah.
Early access. Come on, land her good, man. 3 student pilots try to land in Wisconsin. Well, you know the rest. Oh, jeez. Ethor wants to know if you flew that Piper Cub all the way from Africa also.
No, shut up, Fior.
No, he didn't fly that one from Africa. He's coming in real nice. I also was like,
I'm not lined up.
I was definitely not myself. I was like looking at scenery and then okay, I better land, and I just. You look like you got a lot more going on than I did.
No, I was off to the side.
It feels more difficult, don't it?
Well, with the weather you got, yeah. There's some decent winds going on here.
I like the latency we've got. Where you went, Brandon? You went go sideways.
We just took off on a taxi. I'm gonna fly around a loop and I wanna stall. Oh my! Oh Jesus! I don't fly in third person. I do not fly in third person. It's not the same.
I think you got some serious winds going on here.
Some what?
I think you've got some serious winds going on in here.
Like gale force.
Are you gonna set up a new?
Yeah.
I'll leave this one then.
Oh, where am I? Oh, I'm here with you guys. Nice. Nice. Do I have to fix my airplane? Is this A2A? Let's start up the old. It's as easy as that, folks. Let's watch those water droplets on the windscreen. It's weird, yeah, like, so much wind.
Come back in just a minute or two.
Drew has joined. Yeah, that was kind of funny. Most of those winds are coming from the 3 pilots there. Yeah, the rain effects look really good. Kind of trim out there a little bit. We're gonna try a little bit better landing here. Okay, we got a pretty nasty crosswind, but how the hell do you even check? I can't do ATC. How do you check the winds? Like, I guess that's all gotta get built in, you know? Kick hard left rudder. Yeah, the railroad tracks are right. The river is just so small. I want to try to redeem myself. I really miss not being able to hear my flaps. Well, the lights are working there, I think. Coming in like a rock. Oh, okay, there they are.
Oh, we're bouncing down the wrong way again.
Bounces a lot. And drop my tail, I'm still bouncing. It's like blowing me off the runway. It's like I can't do anything about it. I didn't get like a hey, achievement, free as a bird. How come it didn't lock my other landing? Dirty buggers. So I've got a thing of, did it lock my other one? Should have, I landed. Man, it is just crazy wind. We're gonna stall again. Oh! All right, let's change our airplane and fix the weather. All right, it was determined that you really didn't land on the first one. We just kept bouncing. Ah, let's get this weather, like, let's let them pick a theme instead of me like customizing certain parts, because kind of the sun with the rain is a little bit getting weird. I guess I have to end it?
You do, yeah.